Hi everybody, my name is John. You're watching the Olive Drab Alliance. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoy it. So what I've done is I've put together two canteen kits. One using only civilian items. One using only military surplus items. I took the best from each, made two different kits, and now I'm going to pose the question to you. Do you go civilian or do you go military? Which one would you choose? Military surplus or civilian? You must choose, but choose wisely. Up first, we've got the Nalgene bottle in the Fox Tactical multi-use pouch. It's very nice. It is pretty much a direct copy of the military surplus canteen pouch. One difference being the pockets on the side here. You can see that these pockets are quite a bit larger than the military surplus ones. What I don't like about this pouch is the Velcro should be going all the way down the front in case I want to put this flap a little tighter. But where the Velcro sits, look at that. You got this big gap here for little pieces of gear to fall out and whatnot. I don't like that. Whereas the military surplus one, when you secure that Velcro, there's not much of a gap there. Maybe some stuff could fall out, but a lot less of a gap than this. As far as the canteen itself, the civilian delegation has nominated the Nalgene canteen. Look at that. It's got a somewhat see-through plastic. You can at least see if there is mold or something growing in there, if there were bugs floating in there, or if you put some water purification tabs, you could probably see if they had fully dissolved, which is what I like. It won't show up on camera here, but this is made in the USA. It's made from a food-safe grade plastic, as is indicated by the little number 2 down there and the recycle symbol. And with this canteen, you could fill it up with hot liquid, and it's not going to melt the plastic, distort it anyway. So this can accept hot liquid. This cap feels a little bit chintzy to me. This plastic here feels pretty much like a large zip tie would feel. There's no gasket in here, but I'm sure it doesn't leak without it. But this just feels a little chintzy to me. For our cup, we've got a stainless steel canteen cup by Goatland, Goetland. It's available on Amazon. I like the handles because they overlap with each other. Stainless steel canteen cup. The stove is by Tomsko, Tomshco. We've got the doggy door in here to feed sticks through. We've got the air vents in the back. Holes up top. Some of them protrude outward to give the cup a little bit of elevation. And they all fit together very nicely. For a lid, we've got the Rothko lid. Fits on that Goatland canteen cup. Snug as a bug. Look at that. So we've seen the civilian canteen set. Let's take a look at the military surplus set. Let's see how they stack up. They both have the MOLLE straps. This one you can see the little government tag on the back. But the pockets are a little different. The military surplus kit. We've got 2 pockets, one on either side of the pouch. Toggles with elastic for tightening, just like the Fox Tactical has. We got the plastic buckle. And here we've got a U.S. government-issued military surplus canteen. Again, on the bottom, it says made in the USA. There's a little recycle symbol and the number 2. That means it's food-grade plastic. Some of these canteens you get off Amazon and whatnot, they don't have that. One, they're not made in the USA. And who knows what kind of plastic they're using. On the top of this canteen, you've got this up here. This is for your chemical protective mask, your respirator. If it has a little straw, you can plug that straw in and drink while you're still protecting yourself from chemical agents that may be in the air or on the ground without taking the mask off. That may be important to some of you. It may not be. Again, that's for the little straw attachment. Could you convert your Nalgene Canteen into a chemical protective mask straw drinking canteen? I believe you could. They fit. I will say that the government issue one feels much more sturdy. With this one, it's got a little looseness to it there that rattles around. The government issue one, none whatsoever. The stoves, one's aluminum, one's stainless steel. The stainless steel one's a little bit taller, a little bit heavier as well, but not by much. But ounces equal pounds when they add up. What do you think about this guy? All stainless steel. Substantially smaller, so you get a little bit less capacity. Metal chain, which I don't like because of that, but I do like because this chain won't melt. Stainless steel lid, which I like, but it's got a silicone kind of rubber gasket inside there. If that was damaged by heat or flame or fire, it's probably going to leak on you. The mouth is much smaller. It'd be harder to pour. If you had boiled some water, harder to pour in there. But you don't really have to pour the water in there that you boiled in your cup, because as long as you kept this lid out of the way, you could just put the whole canteen in the fire and let the steam just come out the opening. Don't put this in the fire with the lid on it. It's going to build up steam pressure. Bad things can happen when you do that. This canteen is by Alpha One, and it was off Amazon. I think it was like $30, so a lot more pricey, but it's all stainless steel, minus the silicone gasket in there. That's the one thing I don't like, but I understand it's necessary to keep it from leaking. The cup everything feels tight. Everything interlocks together nicely. The quality seems good. The capacity is slightly reduced compared to the 1-quart canteens. But the all stainless steel, that adds a whole nother factor, especially if you're trying to boil the water to kill the stuff that's living in the water. So ups and downs all around. Little water key. Every YouTube survivalist has to have a water key, right? But it's got a little hole. I know the hole in the middle is a tool, but it's got a little hole here for attaching something to. What I'm going to do is probably attach around the molly webbing here into there. That way it can go in the pocket without me worrying about it falling out. It'll be tethered to the kit, and I'll just keep it there. So it's time to cast your vote. Which one are you going to pick? The military surplus, the civilian, or something different? You're going to go with stainless steel and build a kit around this. What if you're kind of a rebel and you don't think you should have to pick one or the other, but you want to take elements from this, combine them with elements from that, maybe use this, and make the ultimate canteen kit? What would you take from the military serve? What would you take from the civilian? How would you do it? Would you mix and match? Is that sacrilegious? I try not to mix and match. I like to keep things original. And in all honesty, I haven't even touched on the topic of like the old round Boy Scout canteens. You've probably seen me here on the channel drinking from them. They serve an excellent purpose. They are great because usually they're round or something and the lid's kind of on the top. You could just set the whole thing on your stove with the lid open so the steam can escape and boil it like that. Or campfire, whatever you're doing. Your canteen doesn't have to look like this. It could be round, it could be rectangular, but we'll save that for another day, another video, another time, another place. Also, Fox Tactical, give me a call. I love this, but we can do better. We can do better than this, all right? I know these are made overseas. You know, maybe we can make one here in the United States, but we definitely can do better than this. If you like the video, give it a like. If you haven't yet subscribed yet to the Olive Drab Alliance, shame, shame, shame. Hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? We have so much fun here. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know which way you're going to go. If you're not going to leave a comment, you should still stop by the comment section because there's so many good tidbits and nuggets of information that people leave there in the comments. And you can learn a lot just by reading through them. You can hear about other people's experiences, their stories, their memories. I had this and this happened, and I had this and that didn't happen. So, swing by the comments even if you're not going to leave one. Anyway, I'll see you all down the trail somewhere. Until then, have a great day.